When we assign my number to the value 5, we see that things work just perfectly. The computer runs line 1, creates my number and gives it the value 5, then runs line 2, which says to print my number. When it says to print my number, it goes and looks up the value of my number and finds out that it's 5, and basically replaces my number with the value 5. Print 5 results in 5 being printed to the console. So when we set the variable equal to the value, things work just fine. Our code then continues to run though, and on line 3, it attempts to set the value 5 equal to the variable my number. That's not going to work. And so the error we get is this syntax error. The explanation is can't assign to literal. Literal is Python's word for something like 5, just a pure value. We can only assign to variables, not to values or not to literals. We can see this happen in other ways too. We also can't assign values to one another or set other kinds of values equal to variables. So here when the computer runs line 1, it attempts to set 3 equal to 5. Doing so would break the universe, and so Python tells us that we have a syntax error, and Python gives us the same explanation. We still can't assign to a literal. The fact that Python hit an error on line 1 means that it never actually gets to line 2. When Python hits an error, it quits right there and doesn't continue trying to run the code, unless we handle the error, but we'll talk about that at the end of Unit 3.